What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the I Want Abs mini-series, episode 3. Registration officially opened yesterday for the 2022 I Want Abs contest ran by Max Effort Muscle. Corey G, I am pumped. I registered myself yesterday, took the 3 photos, looking better than last few weeks. I've been starting to, tone it in a little bit, trying to work on my, my food intake and getting that cleaned up. As a few days ago, I kind of switched it and went more strict on the anabolic fasting. And it's definitely helping me out. Before I was eating little snacks here and there. I just a bunch of bullshit that I didn't need to be doing. And I kind of revisited, the Corey G app and rewatched the anabolic fasting videos, the Q&A, how to, cheat meals. And it's all stuff that I've known and have kind of been doing. Well, not really as of late because, I've obviously fallen off the wagon a little bit and gained some weight and all that. But, previously when I was doing, my fitness level to a higher level, I was, on anabolic fasting and on point with it. And, anyways, I'm stoked to be back on that. It's already paying off. The photos I took, I liked kind of how, it's hard to say. I wasn't thrilled with how I looked, but I could see already within the, few weeks that I've been kind of honing in on everything, I've see the gains. And then that was before even tightening things up. So I'm super pumped on this. The only thing left I have to do for the registration basically is just the thing. If I do end up making it in the top 10, they will require a video. I believe it's to show your weigh-in. You basically just kind of tell them who you are, all that fun stuff. And then your photos again, kind of as like a security thing. And then I think on Wednesday, my stack comes in, my XL stack. That's one thing I'm kind of nervous about because I bought it. Man, when did I buy it? Maybe I forget what day that is. This past Monday, before, a week before registration opened. And of course, I missed the sick ass white hoodie that they dropped and the other ones. I did get a free shirt with it, which is sick. I can't wait to wear it. Next one, I'm going to wear it in the video. I just hope that because I bought an XL stack, first, I customized one. I didn't buy the pre-built one because I've been kind of weary on the whole caffeine thing. I might have mentioned it in one of the episodes that due to when I work out, it's a little too close to bedtime for me to want to be taking, 300 plus milligrams of caffeine. So that's kind of why I wanted to do the, build your own XL stack. So I hope that and the fact that I bought it a week early doesn't make me not eligible. But then again, if they're like, hey, if I get a tweet back or something like that, I've reached out and asked, just haven't heard yet. But they're like, hey, sorry, that's not within the window. Okay, cool. That means, oh man, I got to buy more Max Effort Muscle supplements. That's great. They have great stuff. So cool. If you want to know what I bought, I believe episode 2 is where I say that. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm kind of just gonna go ape shit on this. I have some goals. Besides the obvious goals of I want to be bricked up and I want to be jacked as fuck. Of course, everyone win or lose is coming out of this healthier, abs and jacked as fuck. It's gonna be great. But one of my main goals is right now what I input in or what I inputted when I registered for this, I weighed in at 233.4 pounds. My overall goal is to get back down to the weight that I was when I did this contest in 2019. And that was 192 pounds. So I have some real work and dedication to put down. That's a little over 40 pounds to lose. 12 weeks. That's a pretty good, chunk of time, and you can do a lot. But my workouts are going to have to be on point, even if it's not the best workout. That not great workout still has to be better than most, you know? So I got to step up my game. I got to make sure I got to up my cardio a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I got to figure out what's going to be the best for me. That's one thing that I'm trying to figure out still. 29 years old, I'm still trying to figure out what's the best like sort of cardio. Is it Stairmaster? Is it, I know obviously these things take longer, Stairmaster or like walking on an incline, but is running my thing? I don't know. So got to figure that out. But 40 plus pounds, that's going to be insane. I think I can do it. It's just going to be a test of, a mindset thing. So I'm confident I can do it, and we'll see what happens. Let's see here. I just have a few notes. I had a great workout today. Went to Costco and just bought a bunch of protein. And and this is one thing that's going to probably help me with this weight loss thing, but usually I make meals that night for the next, my lunch and whatnot. Which kind of gets a pain in the ass. And then you start to slip that, at night, and, you might throw a little bit more of something, right? I just meal prep for my entire week. Not my dinners though, because I got to figure that part out. But yeah, basically I just got chicken and I got some it was really cool. It's like this steak, but it was already cut up, like pre-cooked, like medium rare to rare, pre-cooked, really nice slices. And that yielded about 4 servings, 4 full, like nice handfuls each in each serving. Excuse me. And then I got 2 bags of peas, basically half a bag in each serving. And then the chicken one. Oh no, sorry. The peas I split what did I do? I forget what I did. I don't know. Steak, peas, and then the other one has some Brussels sprouts. And then, the serving of chicken has Brussels sprouts as well. And then there's something with like asparagus. I forget. But that's a whole new kind of realm for me, actually, like meal prepping my entire week. Just for the lunch, of course. I know I got to get better at that. It's a money thing, it costs money. I know that's a cheaper route, but I'm doing what I can. But I'm excited. I was like pumped making my meal prep shit. Then of course I'm gonna have my almonds for my fats. And then let's see here. So yeah, meal prep, that's one thing that is gonna be pretty new for me, that I just gotta keep with it. And then you just gotta just be cool with eating the same shit. I like to cook. So I'm sure I can add some spices here and there, some hot sauce, spice it up a little bit here and there. But also, when there's a Mercedes Benz or Rolex or 10K and damn crypto, and just the goal of losing weight and obviously being jacked and having crazy abs, that's a lot of motivation. And I'm pretty sure I can get past that mental barrier. But you know what? Hey, I'm doing this every week, the I Want Abs mini series. So hey, there might be a week where I'm like, man, I am tired of chicken or steak or veggie. What the fuck? But then again, that's when the cheat meals come in. So I don't know. That's why I'm doing this. Hopefully I can look back on this maybe next year for the I Want Abs contest and be like, this is what happened. This is what you did. This is kind of, say, week, 6, you hit a plateau, and then you listen to the next episode, and this is how you overcome it, or this is where you slipped. So doing it for myself, but also anyone listening to this that's, like I said, competing in this contest, maybe you can learn from me, or if you hit me up and you have a suggestion, what worked for you or what didn't, I want to learn as well. So yeah. Some of the things that I am currently working, and this is going to be the last part that I kind of talk on. Let's see here. So I'm getting better at the ab wheel. I just basically kind of just was throwing myself into it, building my progressions up. I started off a week or 2 ago. I was only really able to do 3 sets of 5 reps. And now I'm doing pretty okay. It's still hard. And by those last like rep and a half or two, it's starting to go push failure. But I'm doing 3 sets of 10, so I see the gains on it. It's getting easier, which means then I can change it up, which on, Corey G recommends that if you want to switch it up and add a different dynamic to the ab wheel, which we already hate, is then, so usually the standard ones that you probably see everywhere, you go to Target, you see an ab wheel, it has the 2 wheels, So he was saying or recommends if you want to fuck yourself over crazy, not fuck yourself over, but, you know, challenge yourself even harder is go 1 wheel. So pop the little thing off, the little handle that you take 1 wheel off, put that rubber thing back on, or however, I don't know. Some of them might be different than others. And that makes it less stable. And well, you're going to start working your abs even more. I would imagine, I would feel that would work like your serratus like crazy because you're trying to keep it mobile. And then like, man, okay. I think tomorrow I'm going to try it. It's going to suck, but it's worth it. And it's fun too. I mean, it's all fun. It all sucks. But like, it's a good suck, I guess. I don't know. Part of the pleasure is the pain, I guess you could say. I don't know. So yeah, gonna try the 1 wheel ab wheel. That's gonna be fun. My top favorites that I like to do, and this is kind of in order. I'm sure certain things will change, day to day, week to week. But as of right now, these are kind of my favorite ab exercises, which I pretty much do every day. And then of course I'll substitute or maybe add some. But for right now, this number 1 spot, I absolutely love to do the yoga ball, like the ab rollout. So you're kind of like in how do I say this? Like an extended hand, like you're in an extended push up where you've already pushed up, kind of like a arms locked plank, and your feet or toes on the yoga ball, and then you crunch in. Other variations, you can do it on the TRX. Another cool part that you can do with this yoga ball ab rollout, whatever, there might be an actual name, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, yoga ball rollout, is you can kind of do the one where you tuck your knees in, or the other one where you almost kind of like make an A-frame. And I feel that works a little bit even lower because that's a struggle part for me, is like belly button and below is kind of where maybe that beer sits, So I think that also might be one of the reasons why the yoga ball rollout is one of my favorites, because I feel it targeted there more. But when I do the kind of, like I said, I don't know what the name would properly be, but you bring your ass up more instead of tucking your knees. As you go up, you become basically like an A. I wish I could describe it more. Maybe I'll film a video of it. It's a little bit harder to do. So just something I gotta get better at. But that's, yeah, yoga ball rollout. I'm gonna switch these two. I wrote it the wrong way. But I absolutely love doing standing rope ab crunches on the like the weight pulley machine. So I'll just rip those. I can go pretty heavy on that. I think the other day I was at like 120 pounds. Sometimes I'll go heavier. Sometimes I'll go lighter if I want to be able to come and stand up straight and hold tension on my abs. Because the heavier I get, it's just going to fling me backwards. So I'll go depending on how I feel. Usually I probably won't drop below 80. 80 is when I really want to go and like try and stand, like a plank straight. So I feel that stretch everywhere. And then I'll try and breathe out, empty the chamber, and then crunch. And then some days I want to go 120 and just get the brick nasties, And then, so we have that. And then we go to the ab wheel. I feel like the ab wheel within this top 4 list, it could go number 1 to number 5, or not even on the list of favorites, depending on the day and how I'm feeling. But it's a battle. But the fact that I'm getting better at it, that's kind of why I actually kind of enjoy doing it now. So, and then lastly, and I might be forgetting some, but I've been working on it, but the hanging knee raises, that's something I'm learning to get a little bit better at. It's just, I don't have terrible grip, but it's just one thing that, I'm controlling the swaying back and forth, which is good. It's one thing, like you're holding on, I've noticed that if I kind of stick my head through a little bit, I can kind of control my ab and like my back a little bit from keeping me from swaying, back and forth like that. So that's one of those I only do like 3 sets of 5. And then, like the ab wheel, I'll just progress and progress and progress. And hopefully by close to maybe halfway through or towards the end, I'll be able to do full, I don't know, full leg raises, not toes to bar, but something halfway. So, and then some of the other ones that I like to throw in is on like a decline bench. I'll do like just a standard sit up kind of crunch. And then depending on how I feel and how the workout was before, I will either add like a 45 plate or, like the barbell that already has the weight on it, like predetermined. I'll grab one of those and I'll go back onto I'll do the crunch. And as I come up, I lift my arms above my head, kind of like as a press, And then as I go down, it comes back to like chest height. And then as I go back up, lift it up again. So I like that one. It's definitely a burner when you throw that extra weight on it. But what's cool is you do like, say you do 2 sets or 3 sets of 10 with the weight, and then you drop the weight and you're like, oh shit, I can do another couple sets. So it's pretty cool. I like doing that. I do like the leg lifts, whether you're on it. So reverse incline. So like where you would put like the back of your knee to curl around the bench, you would put your hands there above your head and you would do the leg lifts from a reverse decline. I hope that makes sense. Then obviously you do it flat. And then one thing I'm working on is just planks, which I need to do more, but those are another one that I hate. But like I said, getting better, just a matter of time. And I know 12 weeks is a lot. It's a long time, but also this is not going to make any sense. It's a long time, but it's also not long at all. Like if you slip up for a little bit, that little bit is going to put a big damper on a lot of the progress, at least in my opinion. So that's why I feel like I really need to be careful about my cheat weekends. Maybe not my cheat weekends, but limit, my cheat meal to just one, try not to have, too many beers at, maybe try and keep it to 1 or 2, something manageable, so that's, I don't know. It's going to be crazy. I'm super stoked. All I want to do now is just work out. Like I have to go to work. Damn. I just want to go to the gym. I want like double days, all that fun stuff. So anyways, thank you for tuning in. If you are listening to this and are competing, hit me up. Instagram at it's Danny Todd. I'll have links and stuff in the show notes. Let's connect. I've said it on the last 2. I would love to have someone on the podcast that is also competing, kind of bounce stuff off each other, talk shit, whatever, just have fun. The whole point, we've got to have fun with this. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for listening and I will catch you on the next episode.